the issue of food security going forward and what are the challenges of feeding the world to 2050 and the 9 billion or so that will be there is a topic that many have undertaken. IFPRI, we've done quite a bit of work on this as well with other partners. And as you can imagine, a topic that complex, which involves so many issues related to the environment, related to policy, decisions and investments, there's a lot of uncertainty sometimes that underlies what will actually happen, which is why there's such a diversity of approaches. And what we've endeavored to do in today's seminar is to present you with a number of different efforts that have tried to look deeply at this question of food security to 2050, and for you to get a flavor of the different perspectives and the very collaborative interdisciplinary work that is sometimes required in order to address all of these aspects. So we'll begin today's seminar with Marie Delattre-Gasquier, who is here from CIRAD, the French Agency for International Agricultural Development, who was part of a major foresight exercise, Agrimonde Terra. She'll give her perspective on what the insights that they've gained in their work to 2050. David Laborde from our Markets and Trade and Institutions Division will present then some work that has been done with a multi-institutional effort funded by the EU going forward, which also has many qualitative and quantitative aspects that involve consultation with different groups and stakeholders. Thomas Hertel, the distinguished professor from University of Purdue University, will present some work that has been in the works for a long time, actually, since his presidential address in 2010, and he'll present the results of his simple model, some complex issues with a relatively simple model and some really insightful results from there. And Will Martin, who is a senior research fellow in our division, in Markets and Trade and Institutions Division at IFPRI, will serve as a discussant and will try and synthesize some of the strands of insights that are coming from these different studies and present some of his own views in terms of what are some critical drivers of food security to 2050. And then after that, we can have some discussion, some questions and some comments from you in terms of what's interesting and exciting in this work. So I think you'll be very engaged, and I hope that you'll be able to get many insights out of it. Some of these studies are quite complex, so we will have the presentations available, and I think the speakers themselves have links to the detailed papers and volumes that underlie this work available that you can be able to get from them. So without further ado, let me invite Marie Delattre-Gasquier to come and give her presentation.